Right,
Hello everyone, we're TimingApple, and I'm David.
Brett.
Dylan?
Ricky.
Hi, Ricky.
Hi, guys.
I wouldn't say that loud enough. Brett.
All four of us are here for the final part of our E3 stuff. We're going to do Sony and Nintendo this time. We're going to start with Sony. They had a shorter press conference than what they usually have. They just wanted to focus on some of those they already said. And the first thing they talked about was The Last of Us Part 2. They had... What do you mean disappointing? It's because they didn't have Monster Hunter, that's why.
But they did have stuff afterwards, which we will talk about.
We said it again.
Yeah.
It wasn't even in this conference, but it has been mentioned.
Like I said, it's been mentioned since the
Okay,
conference, so
let's
we'll
start. The
talk
first
about
thing
later.
they had was a dude playing a banjo. But after that, they finally showed gameplay of Last of Us Part 2. And apparently you'll be playing the majority of the game as Ellie, it seems. Joel was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I never saw him
dead.
Probably dead. Yeah,
Probably
he probably
dead.
died at the beginning because Ellie seems really, really angry.
And sad.
And there was a lot of new stuff that she could do. Like, that was part of the first game, was that you could craft things to help you survive. Like, my favorite was...
Explosive arrows.
Yeah, there's a new thing where you can apparently make explosive arrows, and it did a lot. Like, Dylan...
The man, it's like she made it, and I went, oh, what is that? I guess it's some sort of a fire... Oh, that man's gone. Where did... He's a pair of shoes now.
He's paste.
I was like, he is a pair of shoes now. Well, farewell.
Yeah, so that was cool. A lot of the other stuff was sort of normal combat that you'd expect from a Last of Us game. So it looked good. It looked great. Oddly, they didn't have a release date. Like, I figured that would be one of the things they would definitely have at this conference, would be a release date for Last of Us.
I can't say
Part
I'm
2.
too surprised, honestly.
So we don't know if it's coming this year now, unless they said something after. It's like they had some kind of thing going on afterwards. You didn't watch all of that because we had to do other things.
Later on in their last game, they didn't have a release date, and they confirmed it was coming out later this year. So maybe.
But as of the conference, we didn't actually get a release date for a lot of the games they were wanting to focus on.
We got one specific release date.
Is it that one?
Yes, it's that one.
Okay, we'll get to that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move on. Does anyone have any finishing thoughts on The Last of Us?
Looks
Part 2?
great. Can't
Like
wait to
I said,
play it.
It looks
Because
pretty.
that was like a big quarter of their conference.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll move on.
I said it looks pretty, so.
Next, they had the intermission.
Yeah, they had an intermission. Intermission.
With Magic Flute Man.
They wanted to move everyone to a different theater to sort of get a different feel, and I guess maybe there's more air conditioning in this theater because they were outside in the middle of the
was
summer in
hot.
California.
I bet it was hot.
So they had a
shit on us.
They had a little intermission, and they went to some other people and they talked about some stuff. And they were during an interview with what's that guy from Sony's name again? He's the guy that always introduces the Sony conferences. I think it's Sean Layden.
I think so.
Where he confirmed that they are working on a new game plus for the new God of War, which apparently a lot of people have been wanting. So that's pretty cool. I still have not played the new God of War.
Nor have I.
But I will get to it eventually,
We
because
need
I
to
have played
get
all
to
the
that.
other ones. Yeah, I've played all the other ones at this point. I need to play that one.
I haven't played the PSP ones, but
You don't have. Well, they're
I know I
pretty
don't
good,
have
actually.
to, but I kind of want to.
Yeah, they are pretty good. The next thing they talked about, they showed Call of Duty, because they always have to show Call of Duty to PlayStation conference.
Which is DLC 6.
Yeah, but the interesting tidbit though is that they added a new game to PlayStation Plus.
Yeah,
this
they kind
month.
of just dropped it like
Yeah.
that. They're like, hey guys,
Yeah,
new
there's
game for PlayStation Plus owners.
Yeah, there's an extra game this month for PlayStation Plus owners. You can get Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for free.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah,
That's kind of
That's,
cool.
that's a good deal.
Yeah, so that's cool.
I'm not a fan of Call of Duty, but that's a good deal.
I mean, would you guys
Yeah.
still like add it to the library?
I'm still going to.
Jesse got
It's
it.
him, yes.
Yeah, I might actually try it out just to see, because I haven't played Call of Duty since Black Ops, and that's when I stopped playing Call of Duty because I was
Well, I
disappointed.
mean, you can try it for free.
So I'll maybe pick it up again to try it out and see what's going on. But
All right.
the next, they were still in the mission. They retreaded the 5 games that they showed during the countdown to E3, which are Tetris Effect, Ghost Giant, Days Gone, Beat Saber, and Twin Mirrors. They didn't announce anything new. If you saw the trailers beforehand, then you know. If you didn't see the trailers, the 2 games of those I'm interested in is Tetris Effect and Beat Saber.
Yeah,
Same
Beat
here.
Saber just looks
Because they
fun.
both look trippy.
It's pretty.
I want to play it.
It's a Jedi training the game, basically.
And Days Gone is coming out February 22nd. That's what they announced.
February
I wish
is
I could've
getting
seen-
busier and busier.
Yeah,
I wish I
yeah.
could have seen a little more about Days Gone, but yeah.
I'll show you the
Like
trailer
end
later.
of January and
Oh, they actually
February
count,
is
more of
like
the trailer.
Well, the original
Been
trailer that they
crazy.
showed was bigger than what they showed in the
Oh,
conference.
okay.
So I can
Yeah.
show you that one later.
Okay.
And then they showed a trailer for Destiny 2 Forsaken.
which
Cade's dead.
that looked dark as fuck. I was not expecting that. I knew it had to do with the fall, and that was about
His
it.
face still had a glow to it.
It faded away as they were walking past him.
Oh.
It was like they walked over, and then you just see it fade away as the
Battery power went to
passed.
vital areas.
I don't know, but it was
Pretty sure Cade's dead.
pretty sure, yeah.
It's safe to say, he did get shot in the face or shotted
Just kind of sad.
Twice.
I did like
twice.
Cade. Cade was funny.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Best Vanguard.
he's gone. I know, right?
Not even a fucking hunter. Best Vanguard.
Hunters are awesome. Okay.
Nah.
And then after
Just
that,
Cade.
they went back to the actual conference in the new building. And actually, before we go further, I do want to point out that during this part of the conference, in between each game, they would show like some kind of character failing at some kind of musical instrument. I'm pretty sure that's for Dreams, and I figured that was going to be leading up to like some new information on Dreams. Then nothing happened. So that was a little disappointing. But maybe they talked about it in the after thing. We really probably should have watched more of the after thing.
But it was, well, yeah.
But I am interested in Dreams. Dreams looks cool. It's from the creators of
No,
Little Big
that's not
Planet.
what I was getting to. That was not what I was getting to. It was just, I had to wake up early this
yeah.
morning.
Yeah, we all had stuff we had to do. So anyway, moving on to the actual announcements that they had. They showed footage of Ghost of Tsushima, which I think might be... I will learn how to say that eventually.
Ghost of
Tsushima?
Tsushima? Let me see the spelling again.
Tsushima. I think the
Tsushima?
T is silent.
Yeah, Tsushima.
Tsushima.
Okay.
It's a really good
Tsushima.
looking game.
Yes.
I
It's
think this
like-
is the first time we've seen
I'll say
gameplay of
it's
it too.
almost-
Yes, it is the
I'll
first
say
time
it's
we've
almost
seen
like a
gameplay of it.
Japanese
I'll let them
Assassin's
talk
Creed.
about it.
I loved it. Like I said, Japanese Assassin's Creed. I loved it.
The
I
leaves
don't
look
know
really
if I
good.
would say
They're in the
Assassin's
samurai
Creed.
fight.
Well, the way you run around
Combat.
perform... Yeah, the combat was a little different. But, I mean, you were running around... Well, what they showed was him stealthily breaking into a place to save a monk that was being interrogated. He dropped down, performed this, I guess you could say, quick time,
Okay.
3-man assassination, ran over, stabbed a guy through the wall because of the rice paper wall to stop him from sounding an alarm. But it looked like it had really in-depth combat, which looked beautiful.
What I thought was cool was at the very beginning of the thing, he did like this quick draw thing.
Yeah,
with the sword.
Yeah,
strike.
I
Yeah,
wonder how you
strike.
do that in the game. Like, do you have to...
It's probably-
I didn't see a button prompt, so I guess I might have a dedicated button.
Yeah, because that was in Neo. You could do it, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, it was, in Neo, there was a button to sheath, and then from that, if you sat in a ready position, it was just a quick button press. But it had to be timed
It
very well.
looked really good, too.
Yes.
It did.
Like,
It
it
did
looked
look nice.
I wasn't
freaking
too
awesome.
interested beforehand, but now I actually am a little interested. It's made by Sucker Punch, which made Slug
that
Paper...
caught me off
Why
guard.
did we do that?
Infamous.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
Infamous.
This is the first time I heard of it.
Oh,
It was
okay.
announced the last E3,
Yeah.
Slug Punch,
I
and-
don't
which
remember
took
it.
us off guard as well.
But they
but-
didn't give a...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, continue.
They didn't give a release date for that either, so we still don't know when that one's
Not
coming
even
out. either.
2019?
I don't even
Not-
think we
not-
got that.
Okay.
No, we didn't get anything on this.
Damn.
I know.
The next game was Control. I don't remember that.
Well,
What
that was the
I'm
chick
trying
that
to
was
remember.
like moving stuff
Oh,
around
yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
She
yeah.
had
Oh,
that gun
yeah,
that
the
would, like,
weird
break
gun.
apart and fix itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That looked like a
I
mind
like that.
trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real mind
It looked
trick
really
game.
cool.
I
It
don't
did
know what
look.
to think of it.
It
yes.
did look
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I
Look
like
into
the
it
gun.
a bit
The gun was
later.
awesome.
It kept on glitching out.
Yeah, it's like she was just
Yeah.
floating around, just throw box, throw box, throw box.
I
Break
wonder,
apart wall with
Can I
mind.
see, may I see the notes, please?
I wonder if she reloads the gun, but she can move objects. Since the gun moves around, I wonder if she reloads it with whatever energy she has. I don't know.
Or maybe it's the gun that
Maybe
allows you
it's
to do
just
it.
Okay.
technology.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. She's using her hand to move.
But
Yeah,
that we did actually get a release window for that. That one's in 2019 apparently.
Not a specific release date, but a
We did
year.
get something better than the others,
Yeah,
better than the
true.
bigger ones. And then the next game, this was probably what you could have considered the biggest surprise of this conference. They announced that the remaster or remake or whatever for Resident Evil 2,
Oh yeah, that was cool.
which I'm happy about because I've been trying to go through the Resident Evil games myself, and I did get the original version of 2 on the PS3, but now I can play the new one, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I said, it looks good. I was really confused at the start of that trailer.
Yeah, you were
You,
going
you had a
Yeah.
POV of a mouse in a warehouse,
just
hearing
scurrying
some
around.
guy, hearing a couple guys.
There was an
struggle.
original PlayStation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
there
sure.
It was like an apartment,
It looked like more of a store.
Like a store back.
but they had a PlayStation set up and there was food on
yeah,
the shelf.
Yeah, it's during break.
It was like a pantry. And I don't
Yeah,
know.
during break. Yeah. You know those
Like
great
PlayStation.
jobs.
Yeah.
So that's
I
cool.
play video games at work because I don't
Son of a bitch.
legally. At the same
So that was really cool.
It was very great to hear that it's coming out.
Yeah.
Anyway, release date, David.
That is coming out January 25th, 2019, which is the same week that Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out.
So guess.
Yeah. Oh, we got more to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 later, but
Yeah.
Oh my god.
before then, the next game reveal that I thought was actually pretty hilarious, and I might try out, is Trover Saves the Universe.
Oh,
By
yeah.
the same people who
Squanch
made
Tempo. Yeah.
Rick and Morty, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's them.
Yeah, it's Justin Roiland's development team called Squanch Games are making it. They've made a few VR games before, like that Office Simulator or something. What was it called?
VR accounting.
Yeah. And they're making this game. It looks more like a platformer, but it's still going to be in VR. And apparently, there's a guy that always stays in his bathtub.
Until
But he died.
Until the TV fell in the
Until he
bathtub.
But he might be in the game. You
Maybe
never
we
know.
have a chance to save him.
Maybe
Quick
he's
time
the
event.
universe. This is Justin
Yeah.
Roiland. I wouldn't put it
Maybe his
past
name
him.
is like Universe. Insert last.
His name is Bathtub Guy.
Yeah,
He's always in his bathtub, just playing some games in my bathtub. I'm Bathtub Guy.
I'm so cool. Look at me with my hip controller.
Yeah, but it looks good. It looks like a kind of a 3D platformer, but in VR. So that'll look.
Can't wait to see more.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
We didn't get a release date, or maybe I didn't write it down.
I don't know if we did.
Okay.
Just
on.
Google it.
Please, grade A journalism.
Yep.
Okay, now we're actually not too far. Now we're at Kingdom Hearts 3. So they had a really big thing that I think is big, but I guess your mileage may vary. They announced another new world, the second new world.
I
I don't feel like joining you.
Okay.
I actually played this song, but
I was waiting for others to join me, but
I'm
It's
sorry.
Pirates of the Caribbean. We get to go back to Port Royal in
and
Kingdom Hearts
holy
3.
fuck, it looks good.
Yeah, so like
Great!
they're skipping a movie because in Kingdom Hearts 2 we were in Curse of the Black Pearl. They skipped a movie and now we're in
World's at no.
We're
World's
at
End.
at World's End.
At
that's
World's
the
End.
third one.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're at World's End. They showed everyone finding Jack in
Davy
the
Jones'
locker.
locker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where the world's going to start. And they showed some of the things that you'll be doing in this world, and apparently they took a cue from Assassin's Creed 4, and you have full-on naval battles
Yeah, it was.
against enemy ships.
Screw it. Last year they saw Skull and Bones and like Sea of Thieves. They were like,
We could do
We
that.
could do that.
So yeah, it looks really good. Like all of the
Oh,
characters from Pirates of the Caribbean look
Actually
like
look good.
yeah, they look like almost
great.
like their actual people are
They
there.
did a damn good job with the mocap.
Compared
on
to
that.
how in PlayStation 2
It was-
they did their best.
But that's not the only thing we got new from KH3 though.
Also,
What was the other thing, Ricky?
Well, no, well, I was gonna talk
I was also-
about
I was also gonna
the
say,
Pro.
Oh, okay. What were you
I
gonna
was
say?
also going to say Sora, Donald, and Goofy now apparently have outfits for Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, look at pirates now.
Whereas before they were just
I think I'll spend as much time in that world as I do the whole rest of the game.
It depends on how deep this naval combat thing
Yeah.
goes.
I mean, how long it takes me to kill.
I
a
mean, I
giant
think it's
ghost
just a
snake.
boss battle though. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was a boss
I think they
battle.
would expand it because he says that he's trying to.
Like I say, it could be
Nomaru
a
is trying. I don't know how to say his name correctly.
Tetsuya Nomura.
That he's trying to make each world sort of feel like their own game. So there might actually be more quests in that world that have naval battles,
You may be correct.
which would be cool.
You may be correct.
Also, I thought of this last night. I think you already went to bed.
Probably.
This is we actually should have saw this coming. Because Davy Jones is a Heartless.
Oh, yeah!
He has no heart.
Oh yeah.
he has no heart.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. And Sony also announced that there is going to be a Kingdom Hearts 3 PS4 Pro, which as of this recording is not yet available. I already tried going to GameStop this
But if
morning.
it does become available, like soon, like tonight, we're going.
I don't think it's going to be tonight. If anything, it'd be tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Also, it's coming with all 3 bundles.
But
Yeah.
if it were, slight chance it were, are we going back to Lake Jackson?
Well, GameStop would be closed.
Oh.
By the way, I need to ask you something after this.
You can order it and import it from Japan already.
Yeah, but then the
Same.
buttons would be reversed.
So it's not that big a deal.
He's got a Monster Hunter PS4 that's from Japan, and his circle and X buttons are reversed when he's in the menu.
I can't tell you how many times I've gone to quit and save game on Monster Hunter, and I go, quit, yes, save game, no, wait, no, and just everything. I'm like, God damn it.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can get the American version first. But yeah, as he said, it's gonna come with all the 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, and 3, which I think is probably gonna mirror the digital bundle they have of those already. Where if you go onto the PlayStation Network store, you can get that collection. You'll have access to 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8 as well already, and then you'll get 3 whenever it releases. And there's also 2 bits of digital content that comes with it. There's a special theme that comes with it, and apparently there's also a special Keyblade that comes with it.
So basically, if you have not played Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts at all yet,
Yeah.
this is a great way to get into the franchise. So you can have all the games already. Granted, it might take you a year, like someone I know.
I mean, yeah, if you want to fully enjoy them, it would take you a while.
Yeah.
It's taking me a while.
Yeah, if you want to get all the stuff done before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, I would recommend starting now.
Now,
you've got 7
and
months.
dedicating yourself to
You've
it.
got 7 months. Go out there and do it.
And if you do it,
Yeah.
let us know. Like, is it like?
Yeah, that actually be kind of...
I'm sure it's possible.
Yeah.
I'm sure it
7 months.
is.
Okay, moving on from Kingdom Hearts, because we can talk about Kingdom Hearts forever.
Yes.
Death Stranding. Still don't know what this game's about.
The first
You're-
Ah,
It's
you're a
mailman
mailman. You
simulator.
are a mailman. Everyone knows that.
Neither
David.
rain nor sleet nor apparent apocalypse will stop this mailman from delivering his goods.
This is what Amazon goes through every single day.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
For
give
those
them
of you-
some
for those of you who
context.
didn't-
I'll
Who
let
have
those
not
do it.
seen
I'll
it.
say, for those of you who didn't see it, basically all the gameplay that they showed was Norman Reedus with an ever-growing backpack traveling through basically what looked like Ireland mountain or the Irish mountains.
One of the bags had a dead body in it.
Yes, one of them was a dead body.
What if it was just shaped like it did? What was coincidence?
It's probably a
He
dead...
pulls
With
it
some
out
of the
as a
stuff
dead-
they've got going on in this game,
He's
it probably...
carrying a
coincidence.
fetus on his chest. I'm
No, it's
pretty
almost
sure
like a
that-
full-grown baby.
What are the odds he'll
Yeah.
have another body with him?
Pretty high.
No.
I'm not convinced that it's not the same thing.
But,
It would be funny though if it was like a body shaped like box, and
Yeah.
inside was like different kinds
But
of.
yeah,
contents.
there were points in the trailer where the box he was carrying was about 3 times as big as him.
And he was climbing a mountain
Yeah.
while having that on his back. He had like...
and
he had
fording rivers.
It was like this tall on his back, and he also had like several packages he was carrying. He was still climbing a goddamn mountain.
Yeah, I think this will be the first horror game that I don't have to try and argue to not play for recording.
It's not a horror game.
It
they
looks
said.
scary.
I mean, it might look scary, but they said it's
At
not a horror
times,
game.
Yeah,
That's what they
it's,
say.
But
It was scary.
So yeah, we still don't know anything.
yeah,
but
we don't know what it's about. This is like the 5th trailer, I think, 4th or 5th.
Still,
There's some chick with a morphing spike jacket.
Who eats bugs?
Yeah, who eats grubs.
there's
Yeah,
like
it's,
it's like one of these a day keeps. I forgot what she says away.
I don't know.
And man, those are some realistic chewing effects.
Yeah.
So can't wait to find out what this game's about.
What the
But
fuck
wait,
is it?
David, there was no release date, so how can we know when?
I
we're
know,
gonna be
right? There's no
eating
release
the
date
bug?
for this one either.
At least they had gameplay.
Sony.
Yeah, at least
Well,
they
they've had gameplay before, apparently.
And apparently it just
What?
didn't look like gameplay.
Yeah,
the
like one of the
actual-
other trailers they had before,
Yeah,
it
the
was
one-
apparently
Yeah, the
gameplay.
one where the guy was like pinned under the truck in the mud, and
There's no way
that was gameplay.
According to Hideo Kojima, that
Yeah,
was
according,
gameplay.
according to Kojima,
Oh.
that was gameplay.
Are you sure they didn't
Yeah.
like in game?
I'm going off what he said in an article.
Yeah, that's what he said. I kind of agree with you, but that's what he said.
All right. Well, let's.
Yeah, moving on.
Moving on, Dylan, I'll let you do this one. It's Neo 2.
Also, what time are we?
Eh.
Also, what time are
I'm
we
looking
at?
forward to that.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
We got time.
Okay.
I said they didn't really show us too much about Neo 2, other than the guy basically got stabbed through the head by something, pulled him out and grew fiery horns, and then said Neo 2, and that was all we got of it. But I'm
And
happy for it.
Guess what, guys?
What?
No release date
Yeah.
either.
Is that going to be your shtick for
Spoilers.
this whole thing?
Well, technically, we had a release date for Kingdom Hearts 3, but
Yeah, we just already said it.
we just already.
That is January 29th,
29th.
2019.
So yeah,
Mm.
Neo, I'm happy they're getting another one. We don't know anything about it yet, though.
It's happening.
Yeah, other than it's going to be a thing.
Next is Spider-Man, which we do
Yeah.
have a release date. That is in September
7th,
7th. Yeah,
2019.
they didn't say that in the conference, but we were at GameStop this morning and we saw it on a poster.
2019 or 18?
2018.
2018.
It's coming out
Okay,
this
so
year.
It is coming
Yeah.
out this year.
Okay, I was like, wow.
I forgot, what was the joke that we made about the outfits? Y'all said something and I went, well, we don't know what all the
Oh,
pre-order-
Monster Hunter. Like we were
Monster-
talking about how
oh,
like,
yeah.
Monster Hunter was like crossing over with everything. And, like
Yeah.
Monster Hunter has like the most crossovers
That's
of everything.
the
It's like Monster Hunter crosses over with Spider-Man. And then you said, well, we don't know what all the DLC costumes
So, yeah,
are.
we don't know what all the pre-order costumes are going to be, so it might be.
But they showed off this long tidbit of, I guess, probably mission near the beginning
Yeah.
of the game where
Basically, giant prison break.
the raft.
Okay.
That's a specific
That's the name
prison.
of the prison. Okay.
That's a specific prison. that
Basically,
Marvel people
Spider-Man's
live in.
5 worst villains have all broken out.
6.
The Sinister.
Yeah, there
well,
was a 6th one, but they said 5 broke out.
Well, actually, technically 7, because 5 broke out. There was the inverted guy,
And then there was just
Mr.
like
Negative.
and then
There
like
there was just like this
mystery
glowing,
one.
glowing yellow, and he's like, "You."
Oh man, I didn't get to do it.
No.
But yeah, it was a long tidbit. So what seems to be a concern with a lot of people with this game is you don't seem, at least what's with us shown, you don't seem to have the freedom with webs as you did in, like, for instance, Spider-Man 2, where you can just
Yeah.
like point anywhere and swing off anything. With this, it seems
Yeah,
a little more scripted.
a little bit more.
But then
it
again,
still
this seemed
seems
like
good.
a scripted sequence, though.
Yeah,
Mostly,
so
yeah.
we haven't really seen much of like just
Free
Open
roaming,
world,
open
yeah.
world. I mean, we could have probably if we stuck around with the after
Yeah,
you know,
probably.
thing.
I
And
say it looked pretty good. Not quite Spider-Man 2 level, but
I'm
it
still
was,
gonna
it was
buy
good.
Yeah, I'm still gonna get it.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna play the crap out of it.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
does, yeah, you know the song. So that one's coming out September 7th. Oh.
I said, yeah, everyone
And
knows the song.
that's actually where the conference ended, but there was one more game announcement, Ricky.
I don't want to talk about it.
So they talked about, after the conference, they talked about another game from software.
Being developed by From
It was-
Software
they
and
just went-
Japan Studio.
They just went
the
from
same-
software, Japan Studios,
And Ricky
then
just
you
got
hear the
up.
voice from Bloodborne.
I got up. I got so excited.
And
Even
I
when it
was
started,
excited
it had a
for you.
Victorian style
Yeah.
setting. I was like, oh my god! And then it showed a mansion and
It's like-
some random
it's
people. I was like,
when's
what
it gonna
the-
happen? When's it gonna happen? When's it gonna get dark? When's someone gonna get killed? When's something gonna transform? When's it gonna happen? There I see.
I was like,
Yeah, the game's called Daracine, and it's a VR game. Not Bloodborne 2.
It is not
Nope.
Bloodborne 2.
I'm mad.
I was so excited for you, man.
I know.
And
I
that's
was so
Sony.
excited. So screw Sony.
And that's Sony. Moving on.
Then again, Last of Us 2 looked great.
Okay, now on to what everyone's been waiting for.
Goodbye. I
Are you sure we
cried.
got time for
Also,
this?
also, should we say the stuff about Monster Hunter that came out?
Should we
before
make this a separate video? Or I think we should. I think we probably keep going with this.
If you feel comfortable with it, then let's go.
What do you think?
Oh,
Yeah, we didn't mention the first
We
time
haven't
that I
been-
cried.
What?
The event that made
well,
me
since
first
we're
cry.
still on Sony,
We're,
we
I said
haven't
before-
we have not
before the-
entered Nintendo yet.
There was an announcement.
In the last
of-
video, we mentioned Monster Hunter coming to Final Fantasy 14, but now the Behemoth is entering Monster Hunter World
I
with
wept.
its stuff.
I
Oh
cried.
yeah, that wasn't announced.
So there's that.
That was announced like somewhere else.
That's going to stop me from going back to 14 and playing
Yep.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah. It's,
shit.
my
So,
big purple
do you
destroyer
want to
of
continue with
gods.
Nintendo or make it? Or
Now we can go.
Now we can go to Nintendo. I
Okay,
just
we can
wanted
go
to
to
have that out
Nintendo.
there.
All right, let's go.
now we're doing Nintendo. So we're gonna try to go through the first half of it because it's the second half that everyone cares about.
Yeah, I wasn't here for any of it.
First thing, Daemon X Machina.
Gundams.
It seems to be a big robot fighting game
Gundams.
thing. It's coming out in 2019. Not
Basic.
much more information on that. Moving on. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna DLC expansion coming out September 2018.
Bailey
I
was
didn't.
happy.
Yeah, Bailey was happy. He
I
played
was
Xenoblade-
happy too.
You played Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You were happy. You played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but you didn't see it.
I didn't get to see any of this, so I don't know what's going on.
I didn't either.
So that's
I didn't
cool.
know what was going on.
Moving on to the next thing.
I beat that serious.
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. There's a bit of news on that. Apparently, the Pokeball Plus thing that you can get to play with it, whenever you buy it, it comes, I guess, with either a code or some way that you can obtain Mew in the game. So if you buy one of those, you automatically get Mew.
So
And
I'm
as
definitely-
Brett likes to put
I'll
it.
be resetting to see if it can be a shiny.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the HM Slave thing.
You give us some data on that. Because I'm not.
Do it, Brett.
Because I'm not gonna do it.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Actually, one legitimate surprise. Super Mario Party. There's the new Mario Party coming.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
It actually looks kind of good.
Screw the whole going around in the family mobile and having a good old time. No.
This is
No.
a board.
This is a board.
Yeah, this is...
And we're going to be individual. And I can be a Goomba.
Yeah, and the Goomba's playable. But they did this other thing where you can apparently... there might be a separate mode where you have the Switch and tabletop, and some mini games actually have it to where it depends on how you've arranged the switches, if there are two switches connected.
Basically, you can make your own map.
It lets you mod the mini game that you're playing.
Oh, well, that's another
You
way
can
of putting
rearrange
it.
it.
Yeah,
So
we don't know exactly if you can do
Yes.
that with, like, even if you're just playing in docked mode or whatever. But it looks good. It's coming out October 5th, which is the same day as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so you've got a choice.
Super Mario.
Super Mario Party or Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
Mario
Which one
Party.
do you
I
get?
gotta go with Odyssey.
Odyssey.
I'll just get both.
Yeah, Spartans.
Why choose?
And Spartan Cake.
Because of
Um,
money.
Yeah. Next thing they said, Fire Emblem Three Houses. That is the Fire Emblem Switch game they've been teasing for a while.
Hopefully there's only one.
Yeah, hopefully there's only one version, because they say 3 houses. As soon as they
Only
said
one
that, I was like,
version.
there's going to be 3 versions of this?
No, can't do that.
But they didn't say
That
anything. It
was-
seems like it's just going to be one game.
But
But,
I like Fire
God.
Emblem. That was a lot of Fire Emblem.
but that looks cool.
A lot of-
Brett, were you able to actually glean
No.
anything out of it?
Mm-mm.
They just had a lot of pretty visuals. You
Yeah.
can apparently actually control a character and roam around some kind of city thing in between battles. And in
I mean,
battles,
there were new mechanics that you can see in the trailer, but I don't know enough to explain. 'Cause
well, there
I
was.
don't want to say something and it be wrong.
I do want to say
I mean,
this.
it
It
was
seems
stupid.
It's just
whenever
pure speculation.
one
Ah.
unit is in battle with another unit, apparently you can have like other people from your army actually like. Damn it, Ricky.
I'm sorry, guys.
These might not actually be like other playable characters that you have in your army. It could just be like just
And
there
it
as
kind
an
of looked
effect.
like it supported your character because they showed a mage shoot at a fireball, and then all the NPC army that was with them also shot fireballs like arrows at the same time.
Yeah,
So
that
maybe
kind
if you're with units of the same type, you get a damage buff or something like that.
yeah, that was cool. But that is coming. They didn't say.
Did not say no release date.
No.
From what we understand from earlier, it's supposed to come out this year, but they didn't give a release date, so we don't know yet.
Maybe we should. Well, I didn't see anything at GameStop, so
Moving on.
okay.
Fortnite for Switch. I don't think we need to say
Moving
more.
on.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Overcooked
Fortnite.
2 is coming August 7th. That is a game I kept wanting to play and still haven't. I really want to play Overcooked, and I actually want to make a video on it because it
Be
looks
good at that.
fun. Because it's like a cooking game, but like all of the kitchens are like these weird arenas, and they apparently get even weirder in Overcooked 2. But they got like the middle part spinning, so like you could have like
I've seen some crazy stuff in Overcooked 1.
yeah.
I've seen videos. I haven't played it. Just
It's crazier. It gets
Yeah.
crazy.
That's coming out August 7th. I really want to play that. Killer Queen Black, I honestly didn't remember what that was when I was going over my notes afterwards. I had to look at the
Lost
trailer.
game.
It doesn't really look interesting to me at all.
Yeah.
What about y'all?
What?
Oh yeah, you didn't see it.
Meh.
Moving on. I mean, if you that's coming out 2018. Maybe go look it up, see if you're interested in yourself. I don't remember much about it. Hollow Knight. I know that's. I've heard of that game before today, but I haven't played it or seen much of it myself. That's coming out that's out today, actually.
Yeah. it's
Like
very
right
good.
after the conference, became available. I think the Limited Run Games is making a physical copy of this, at least for PS4, so they might get a Switch one.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So that's cool. Then they showed more Octopath Traveler. That still has a release date, July 13th.
Demo stuff y'all
Oh, a
mentioned.
new demo.
Oh yeah, on June 14th there'll be a
Forgot
new
about that.
demo that becomes
Okay,
available.
the demo doesn't come out until the 14th?
Yeah, that's when a new demo comes out.
Okay.
And you can take that save data onto the game
Yes.
when it
Which
comes
sounds
out.
awesome.
Yeah. It does.
So that's cool. I don't know if I'll play the new demo because I played a little bit of the original demo and I kind of just want to keep everything else a surprise. So
Oh, well.
I might just wait. Anyway, moving on. That's when they did like the rapid fire thing where they showed a whole bunch of games coming. And,
One of them surprised me.
yeah, one of them was just sort of glossed over in the thing. Dragon Ball Fighter Z is coming to Switch.
Hey!
That's
Which is what a lot of
cool.
people want is. That's cool.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
I think that's cool. I'm gonna get that for Switch. I was actually
Did
kind
you
of
have
waiting.
the list of all of them that showed up, or you just couldn't write that fast?
I couldn't write that fast.
Okay.
I couldn't get all of them.
Well, no, they had a short trailer for Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate.
Oh,
Hey!
More Monster Hunter.
Hey,
which is coming out August 28th. August 28th. Is that when it's coming out?
August 28th.
August 28th. That's when Monster Hunter Generations
Only
Ultimate comes out.
important date on all of our papers.
And then they showed a bunch of other games. The ones I could write down.
Date.
The ones I wrote down were Starlink, Arena of Valor, Minecraft, the Sushi Striker, Way of Sushido game, Mario Rabbids DK stuff, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, some game called Ninjola, Ark Survival Involved, and there's a bunch of others that I could not write down. But yeah.
Take a look.
Oh, and Wolfenstein 2.
Wolfenstein 2.
That comes out actually I think this month.
One more. Cool.
Yep.
And that was all for the first half of the video. And then the second half was dedicated to one game that I think everyone...
Super Smash
It's probably the
Brothers.
Ultimate!
The second time I cried today.
Ultimate.
So,
Very emotional
Holy
day.
crap,
Yes.
everyone.
so the biggest news, besides the title, is every single fighter that has ever been in a Smash game, ever, will be in this game.
Every time they came out with the Smash, they deleted all of my mains, and then I had to find new ones. Then they deleted them, and I
Now you
had to
got
find
them all
new
back.
ones.
Now he has
Now
all his
they're
mains
back.
back.
Now we have new mechanics and all kinds of fighting mechanics.
All
New-
kinds
Yeah.
of new stuff.
small character tweaks and stuff like that.
Oh my god.
So like even like I do want to emphasize that everyone, even Snake, is back. So they were able to somehow get that mess sorted out. If there was a mess, I don't know if there was a mess, but they were able to get Snake back as well. All of the third-party characters are back. Pichu's back. Young Link. They even
That's
brought
my
back,
name.
even though I'm not.
We now
really-
have Breath of the Wild Link, Young Link, and Toon Link.
Yeah, we have 3 links. I'm not sure if that's necessary, but they're
None
here.
of them are
so
Echo.
whatever.
Yeah, none of them are Echo, which was something else that they
Okay.
Okay, that is
Okay.
You want to go over it?
No, I'm just kidding.
You want to go?
I can go over it, I guess.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
said that certain characters, specifically Dark Pit and Lucina, will be counted as Echo characters.
And also someone else,
Daisy.
but we'll cover them later. Shut up.
Jesus Christ. Why are we waiting?
because
There
there's
was a big reveal.
a big reveal. There's an order.
Eh.
So Dark Pit and Lucina are going to be counted as Echo characters.
There's
so
a third
they,
one that we know, but we'll cover that later.
they could. I don't know if that means that they're just going to be like taking up the same slot as Marth, or they're just sort of using that to acknowledge the fact that yes, they're pretty much a clone character, but they just sort of behave slightly differently.
Whenever they had their numbers, they had
A little
like for
E.
Pit. For Pit, it was 28. For Dark Pit, it was 28 Epsilon.
Yeah, but they still didn't actually say if it's going to be like the same character slot. You just sort of.
I'm pretty
switch
sure.
between
I'm pretty sure it is going to be the same character slot, just the way they have that.
I don't think it
Shall
will
we?
be.
But anyway, if you were a fan,
Well-
if you were a fan of Dark Pit and Lucina originally, it seems like they are gonna be still slightly different from their original incarnation. So
Yeah.
Lucina will probably still be faster. Dark Pit will probably still have his
Electro.
Powered.
electro gauntlet thing.
Yeah.
Whatever. But there is the third Echo character that they announced. Brad,
Who is a brand new character
Huh?
for Smash?
seriously,
I already said it. It's
No,
not even
no,
a surprise.
It's
no.
Daisy. they're gonna have
Princess Daisy,
Princess Daisy be an Echo character to Peach. So you finally have Daisy in Smash. She
but
play-
not my boy.
No.
No,
Yeah,
my
while
boy.
Luigi's
No,
not in
he's not
Smash, he's
coming.
still an assist trophy. And Bomberman. Bomberman's an assist trophy.
Yeah, that looks mean.
But not a character. That sucks.
That
Yeah.
looks horrifically
Sorry
mean.
for all you Bomberman fans, but he's
Yeah.
not in.
You suck.
Do we want to go over all of the other like in-depth mechanics stuff?
My God,
We'd be here.
I
all
would
day.
have a list.
Maybe
we do it.
Maybe we'll do that another time.
Maybe we will.
So let's
But we
but
should probably go ahead and say
yeah, let's get to the
big
big
character
thing.
reveal.
They had one other new
On
character.
the count of 3.
Wolf.
This
Not
is gonna
new.
Are you
fail.
seriously? Are you serious?
The
Are you
new-
kidding
The
me?
new one.
The brand new character, the one they showed today.
Screw it.
The
We'll just
one.
say it.
The
We'll just
one.
say it.
that
Okay,
I
the
don't-
three of us will go. The three of us.
Okay,
Okay.
fine.
1, 2, 3. Ridley.
Oh yeah.
Alright, stop the video. We're
Wow.
done. Goodbye. We'll cover
Ridley's
it
in
up later.
Smash. E3's done.
I was thinking hard too. I was like,
Goodbye,
fuck.
everyone.